In my last post, I talked about gratitude and how we should practice it ourselves and support and encourage it in those we loved, cared about, or worked with. Today, I want to briefly mention the antidote, the poison, the one thing more than any other that destroys gratitude, and that's entitlement. Thinking that the world owes you something. Thinking that if the world doesn't meet my needs, if the world is somehow organized and in a way that makes things tough on me, I can reject it and I have a right to complain about it. In the teachings of Carlos Castaneda, his teacher Don Juan always said, reduce your self-importance. Reduce your self-importance. And self-importance was about making yourself, your ego, the center of the world, and that your whole focus of attention would be on your ego needs, whether it's to look good, whether it's to feel powerful, whether it's to get status, or to find pleasure. And Don Juan always said to Carlos, whenever we put ourselves at the center of the world, we have to shrink the world to do that. We have to make the world smaller and less than us. But as we know, the world is so much larger than us. And so that sense of entitlement, that somehow the world should be meeting my needs, and my right to complain about my parents, my right to complain about whether I'm famous or not, the right to complain, compare myself and complain about how I'm not getting the attention other people on Facebook are, my right to complain about my culture, my country, the politics. All of that is toxic to gratitude. And there are so many reasons to be grateful. Even just in the political world, the average kid with a smartphone, even in the poorest of neighborhood, has access to more information and a bigger library than any person in human history. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful emperors of Rome in history, he lived 1800 years ago, and he had no possibility of living with some of the comforts and some of the technology and some of the access to wisdom that we have every day at our fingertips. All of this we have. Why not be grateful for it? Energy flows where attention goes. And when and if our attention goes into what we have to be, what's there that we can be grateful for, our lives will start to change, and we'll begin to act from a place of feeling blessed, of feeling hopeful, and feeling like this is a good world to be in. And if it's a good world to be in, we'll want to contribute to it and make it even better.